Welcome to the Marketing Coach Podcast. I'm your host, Angie Gensler, and I teach you how to get more traffic, leads, and sales without the hustle or headache. Let's get started. Hey guys, today we're talking about how to turn your customers into repeat customers and raving fans. Now, this is the 6th episode of the Sales Funnels Made Simple series, and we're diving into the 4th stage of the online marketing model today, which is the delight stage. Now, this is the crucial stage where you have now successfully converted an email subscriber into a customer, and now it's all about making them not just satisfied, but delighted. If you are just now joining us, make sure that you check out the first episode in this series where I introduced the 5 stages of the online marketing model. So I will link to that in the show notes for you so you can go check that out. Okay, so let's get started and explore strategies to turn your customers into raving fans who not only return for more and keep becoming repeat customers, but they become your best brand advocates. So let's start with a quick overview of what happened in the previous stages in order to get us to this point. So in the attract stage, we brought visitors to our website. In the engage stage, we got those visitors to join our email list. In the nurture phase, we turned our email subscribers into paying customers. And then now in the delight phase, it's all about turning those customers into raving fans who become customers for life. So until this point, we had a funnel where we lost people along the way. So if you can picture a funnel, at the very top is the largest part of the funnel, right? And you're going to lose people along the way. So your funnel gets smaller and smaller. So the smallest point of your funnel is where everyone becomes a customer. But now I want you to picture the funnel to start expanding again. So it begins to take on an hourglass shape. And you can see a visual of this by heading over to the show notes page. And I will have a link to that in the notes so you can go check it out if you'd want to see visually what this looks like. Now, the reason that our funnel turns into an hourglass shape is because your customers are coming back again and again. They're becoming repeat customers if you successfully delight them. And so that's bringing in more business for you. So now you're creating this hourglass shape. So I want to walk you through some different strategies to delight your customers. But before we talk through those strategies, I want to talk about why delighting your customers is paramount. So delighted customers are not just repeat buyers, but they will become your biggest promoters. They're going to refer other people to your business. They're going to talk about their positive experiences with you, and that's going to contribute significantly to your brand's reputation. A delighted customer is a loyal customer worth thousands of dollars in free marketing and advertising. So it really helps you create a more sustainable business for your future. Unfortunately, this is a phase of the funnel that many small business owners ignore. But if you want to have that healthy, sustainable business, do not ignore this phase. Okay, so let's dive into the strategies for the delight phase of the online marketing model. So first, in order to turn your customers into repeat customers, start with the basics. Provide a high quality product or service. Now, this is not just about the product, okay? So it's also about the entire customer experience. If you sell a physical product, of course you want to have a high quality product, but you also want to ensure that your customer receives timely updates about their order. And you want to have a good unboxing experience, preferably if you can make it memorable and enjoyable. If you're an Etsy creator, have a handwritten note or a custom sticker put into the box with some nice tissue wrapping. It makes for a wonderful experience and really delights people when they receive your product. Now, if you sell a service, make sure that you have a really good streamlined onboarding process that makes a new customer feel valued at each point of contact with you. So make sure that they don't just kind of feel like they're left hanging once they've given you their money. You really want them to feel valued and special and know exactly what to expect every single step of the way. Now, the next strategy is to make sure that you stay connected after the sale is made. Now, this is where a lot of businesses drop the ball. particularly businesses selling a small dollar product. They think that, once this person has purchased this smaller dollar product, it's a one and done, and they just kind of forget about them and they keep going out there trying to find new customers. But that's a mistake. Don't be one of those people, okay? Do not lose contact after the sale. Now, this can be as easy as adding new customers to your weekly newsletters, or it can be as detailed as adding them to a very elaborate email automation sequence. Now, if you remember in the previous episode, we talked about email automation sequences when you are welcoming someone and trying to nurture them to become a customer. You want to do the same thing once they've become a customer. Then you need to nurture them to become a repeat customer, become a loyal customer. So for example, when someone joins my social media content club, they get added to a sequence of emails that provides tutorials and guidance to get them started over the next week. Another example could be if you are selling a weight loss program. You could add customers to an email automation that sends them a motivational email every single day for the full 30 days that they're in the program. So that way they don't lose momentum with their weight loss, and you're still staying connected with them, but it's all happening passively behind the scenes. You don't have to be reaching out to them every single day. You can automate that. Now, if possible, you want to tailor your communication to their preferences. So if you can, send personalized emails based on their interests, offering them, maybe exclusive discounts, possibly even have a email that goes out on their birthday, either offering them a discount or just wishing them a happy birthday. And the goal of these personalized emails is to make your customers feel very special and appreciated, and then it allows you to maintain a good relationship with them and foster a deeper connection with your brand. Now, my only caveat with these emails is not to overdo it. Now, I'm sure you have purchased an item online and then you're bombarded with like 20 emails from the company over the next few days. And it just drives you crazy. Every 5 seconds, they're sending you an email about, get X% off this product and, come back and buy that product. It's overwhelming. It's frustrating. Don't be that company. Okay. So at a maximum, I recommend that you send 1 email a day for about a week or 2, unless like I said, you have some sort of weight loss program. It's like a 30-day program. Obviously, you'll want to stay in contact for the full length of whatever service or program that they purchase from you. But if it's just like I bought a product or I bought a software or something, send them 1 email a day for about a week or 2 at the most. At the very least, you can send an email once a month. Maybe you're an insurance agent or you're a financial service provider. People don't really want a whole lot of emails from their insurance agent, right? Or even their dentist or their doctor. So you could send an email once a month. Now, that does not mean sending an email saying, hey, we have this new product. That could mean you're just providing educational information to your customers once a month. So you want these emails, depending on the nature of your business, they should be educational and helpful and providing additional value on top of what you are already providing them. Okay, now the next strategy is to surprise your customers. Surprises never fail to impress. So consider sending unexpected gifts, discount codes, exclusive access to new products, or even early previews of upcoming products or courses that you're working on. Now, these surprise gestures can really go a long way in creating a memorable experience and just reinforces your customer's decision to continue to choose your brand, to continue to do business with you. It's all about going that extra mile to show your appreciation and make them feel special. Now, personally, I love to give surprises to my customers. I love to release new features and bonuses to the members of my social media content club. I am constantly thinking of ways to add more value to their membership and just keep delighting my customers so that they will stay customers of the social media content club, which this is a great time to mention. If you are not a member of the social media content club, you can try it out for free for 7 days. Just head to the link in the show notes and you can go start your free trial and check that out. Now, the next strategy is to build a community. So whether that's through social media groups like Facebook groups or forums, maybe it's at exclusive events, The goal of this is to create a space for your customers to connect with each other, create a sense of belonging with them, and give them a place to connect with you and on a more personal level. So happy customers who feel a sense of community, they're going to be more likely to become those vocal advocates for your brand. They're going to be more likely to be telling people about you and bringing people into your business. So building a community around your brand can be a very powerful strategy, but it is not easy to do, and it doesn't work with every type of business. Monitoring and nurturing a community takes a lot of energy and a lot of time. So I caution you to only start one if you are prepared to spend that time to nurture, to monitor it, to grow the community. It really takes a lot of time and attention. And keep in mind, do you have the type of business or the type of topic or niche where people want to band together in a community and share ideas with each other and ask questions? So really be thinking about that too before you take that time to start building a community. Now, the next strategy might be a little obvious, but it still needs to be addressed. And that is to provide outstanding customer service. So you need to ensure that your support team is not just resolving issues, but they're going above and beyond to exceed customer expectations. You want them to respond promptly, be proactive in addressing concerns, and to show genuine empathy for your customers. Now, a positive interaction during a problem can actually create a more lasting impression than a flawless transaction. I can't tell you how many people have responded back to Trevor when he's addressed an issue that they've experienced, and they've said, "Wow, thank you so much, outstanding customer service. We're going to be a customer for life." So that can really go a long way when you provide that outstanding customer service. And if you have a business that relies on Google or Yelp reviews, exceptional customer service is extremely important, and it may need to be one of your top priorities when you're looking at these delight strategies for your business. Because some businesses, they live or die by their Google or Yelp reviews. So that customer service is paramount. As I say this, I also want to just do a quick mention that you need to honor yourself, your employees, and your company values and policies as you're providing this exceptional customer service. So don't allow people to abuse you or your customer service reps. If they are verbally attacking them, foul language, have some sort of policy in place on how to address that, in a respectful way, but in a way that still honors you and your employees. Also have policies in place for refunds and returns. Be generous with your refund and return policy, but stand firm within it. To provide good customer service does not mean that you need to be a doormat and that you have to refund or return absolutely everything that comes back to you. You can still stand firm in your policies, and that's acting in integrity. You will probably have some customers that are going to be mad with you. So providing exceptional customer service does not mean that every single person who does business with you leaves happy. Part of running a business, you are going to have some people who will leave unhappy, who are not going to like your service. For every single product and every single service ever created in this universe, there have been tons of people who have hated it, but lots more who have loved it. So please keep that in mind, that outstanding customer service doesn't mean that every single person leaves perfectly happy and would give you 5 stars. But it does mean that you're being honest, you're being genuine, you're being proactive and responding promptly and being fair. Okay, let's move on from customer service, and I want to talk about the next strategy, which is to gather and implement customer feedback. So you want to make sure that you are regularly gathering feedback through surveys. It could be social media polls or just directly communicating with your customers. And then you want to use this valuable information to make your products and your services better and to improve the overall customer experience. So your customers will really appreciate it when they see their suggestions being implemented. And then that creates more of a sense of collaboration and loyalty and continued business with you. And that brings us to the final strategy that I want to cover today, and that is to create a loyalty program. Now, loyalty programs are a fantastic way to reward repeat customers. So you can offer exclusive discounts, early access to sales, or you could create some sort of point system that can be redeemed for future purchases. This is kind of like when you go into the sandwich shop and you get a punch card and you buy 10 sandwiches and your 11th sandwich is free. That's a loyalty program. And loyalty programs not only encourage repeat business, but they also create a sense of belonging and exclusivity. I saved this strategy for last because a loyalty program is one of the easiest and most effective ways to turn your customers into repeat customers. Well, there you have it. That is the delight stage of the online marketing model. Now, the effort that you invest in these strategies that I talked about today are going to pay off in happy customers, repeat sales, and positive word of mouth for your business. And make sure you listen to the next episode of the podcast where I will walk you through the final stage of the online marketing model. And before we part ways, remember that perseverance, not perfection, is the key to success. If you keep taking action, your success is inevitable. I'm cheering you on. If you liked this episode and learned something new, make sure you rate, review, and subscribe to the podcast. And if you haven't given the Social Media Content Club a try yet, head over to angiegensler.com/content club to start your 7-day trial of done-for-you copy and paste content directly from your phone. You're going to love it. Well, that's it for today. Have a great day, and I will see you in the next episode.